Okay, it is week 5 of my community-based learning. Today I decided to do what I did last week was by going to each room to everyone, so you can get time. Last week literally I was 3 hours and went to 2 people. So I asked nurse, was there anyone that hadn't had much visitors and people, that they hadn't got, much family calling into them. And she said, oh yeah, there's one lady station, she's lovely, all of us up for a chat, and her family don't live in Wexford and stuff, so call into her. So I called in and she was in there, and she was watching Fair City, and I walked in and she said, oh, I'm watching Fair City, so do you want to watch it with me? So I sat down beside her for half an hour, we watched Fair City together. Every time I said anything, she'd shh. So Fair City was her thing she loved. So the minute Fair City was over, she said, oh Jesus, not good. Do you follow that thing? What do you think of that Carry On? And I said, oh, you're very interested in it, Fair City. And she said, I've watched it for years and I love it. It's my half an hour I have on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, or whatever night it's on. I said, oh, grand. So station we got talking. She said, what are you doing? And I said, oh, I'm in art college and I'm doing some work in the community, and see, people need help or whatever. It's a project we're doing. And she said, oh, that's great, So she said, if I come in here now and I ask you to take home my take home my tights and wash, and you'll bring them back for me next week. I said, no, Stacia. I said, I'm just here for a chat. And she started laughing. She said, I'm only joking. So got talking anyway, and I said, she had a picture of, I'd say it was good 30 years ago now, of herself and her husband, or whoever it was. And so that's how your husband. Yeah, I'm married, and she never had any children. She said she just never had children. Her and her husband didn't have time. They're both he was a farmer, and they had a dog. She had 2 dogs in her lifetime, and she loved them. They both died of old age. And she said her sister lives in Wicklow and has children, and so she's an auntie, and they come down to see her. And she said it's good to have someone to talk to, and she, I asked her, well, when did she come in or whatever, and very sad story, about a year, she's only in there, I think 18 months, she said, or something, and she's perfect, you'd see a lady older walking the streets, she must have been in her early 70s or that, and basically, she was at home one day, and she forgot to turn off the gas or something, and something went up in flames in the kitchen. A tea towel caught it, and she completely panicked. And she called, her neighbour in to put it out, even though she said it was only small. But after that, she was too nervous. She didn't trust herself in the house, so she got home help then for a good few weeks. And she said, I was in this big farmhouse by myself, and I just was lonely. So then she came in, and she knows the owner of the nursing home, Mary O'Doran, and she said, would you have a room free? So she came in for a room, and she said she'd only want to do it for a couple of months until, she got her confidence back after the little fire and that. But she said now she's there and she's happy and she plans to stay there. And it was really cute. She makes patchwork quilts as well, and she had her little sewing needles and her own flat screen TV, mind you, and it was really nice, little cozy room, and she was happy. It's good to see someone in there that was 100% happy, and it was their own choice, and they could leave any time, obviously, but it was their own choice, so it's good to see. Yeah, so wait till next week now.